Welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm now with Katie Miracle of Cabinet Masters. Katie, always great to have you. I always learn so much and get so many good interior design tips from you. So today I'd like to talk about getting new appliances.
Yes.
If someone was to go that route, what would you say the first step is? Do you need to do a lot of research up front?
Well, I would say the very first and ultimately most important step is to measure. You need to know what space you have to work with. So if you're getting a new refrigerator, you need to know what size you can get. So the width, the height especially. Most older kitchens are not prepared for today's appliances, so we need to make sure we know exactly what we have to work with. And then if you're replacing a double oven, it's really good to find out what size and what width that oven is as well.
That's a good, sensible first step, because I'm one of those people too who thinks I can kind of eyeball it, but you know, once you get to the store, it's all out the window. So you need those hard measurements.
Exactly.
So after you do that, what should the homeowner consider after that?
Well, then it's a matter of going and doing a little research and figuring out, okay, this is the size that I have to work with. What can I get for that? And then evaluating, is that going to be enough space, for example, in my refrigerator, or is that oven going to be large enough to cook the dinner that I want to cook? And if not, what should I do? And there's a couple of different things that we can do to address that. We can make alterations to your existing cabinets so that your openings and sizes are a little bigger, or we can do new cabinets. And then if you do the alterations to your cabinets, do you want to keep the same style and wood and things? Because we can match that. Or do you want to reface everything and go with something new?
That's good that you're not then locked into, you know, what you had. If you had an older kitchen too, because it just seems like all like the best, the most high-tech fridges and stoves are just bigger. And they look nicer too, let's face it. So what if after you've decided, you know, you kind of want that larger space, you've done that, what if you just decide, you know, that you want to just kind of change the surface of your appliance? You know, can you do panels on the front of it to just sort of match your cabinets and sort of give yourself a facelift that way?
Sure. So when you're looking for appliances, you can order, especially refrigerators and dishwashers, one of two ways. One, where it already has a finished exterior, or two, where it's ready for panels. And the panels can be something that matches your existing cabinets, or you can do some other material as an accent. So it would still be like a cabinet door, but maybe it's a pop of color or different texture than what you currently have.
And real quick, before we go, I want to get your sense of what the hot new colors are.
So the latest and greatest new color out there in the appliance world is something called black stainless. So it combines the black color with the stainless steel. You get the texture, you get the darkness, and it's a really interesting color.
That's a cool idea, and it sort of seems like a natural evolution from the stainless that's been so popular for so long too.
Yes.
Well, cool. You heard it here first, folks. That was Katie Miracle of Cabinet Masters. Stay with us. There's a lot more real estate news right after this.